Hey everyone, Cody from Mac Telecom Networks. Earlier this morning, Ubiquiti released UniFi Network 10.1. This is in release candidate, so you need to make sure that you select that if you want to see the update. But it did bring a lot of new changes, and we're going to go over them. Some of those changes are improved high availability for shadow mode, and we also have connectivity insights and something that is called Wi-Fi Doctor. So let's get started. Right on the dashboard, we have one of the first new things, and that is our Wi-Fi Doctor, which you can see on the left-hand side. I'm going to click to open it up. What the Wi-Fi Doctor is doing, it will give us Wi-Fi optimization, and you can see mine is complete. It's optimized on the 2.4 for the channels for IoT. We have updated device firmware, and then it's going to show us the 5 gigahertz and the 6 gigahertz inner roaming enhancement. We also have our wired AP connectivity optimized. If some of these steps are missing in yours, it will show what you need to optimize. What you really want to do is have all 4 of these checkboxes turned on. If you click on the settings wheel, you're going to see something new that pops up, or a new section, and that is our high availability for our gateway shadow mode, or the VRRP. Now, we're not going to go into depth with this today, but I'm going to do a full new video on shadow mode, and I'll show you how to get through this. But what you need to do, you just need to go and click to set up, and it's going to completely walk you through how you cable both of your UDM Pro Maxes, or whichever console that you're using. Something else that's under that, we can see our MC lag. It will show us how to set that up. And then we also have stacking, which the stack switches aren't currently out yet, but that will be something that comes in the future. Something else that's new, which is under AirView, is this connectivity, and it's going to show us our roaming events. So for this iPhone, you could see where it's roamed to and if things have failed. So we had a failed connection, and this was DNS response not seen. We could also do a roaming visual. For the roaming visual on this one, you're not going to see too much because I only have 2 access points. But if you had multiple, like shown on this screen, you would see the different roaming paths. And this is going to be great when you're troubleshooting connectivity issues. I only have 1 client selected, but you could select multiple clients, and then you could look at where they're roaming to and the different events. We also have a couple different things we could do. We could look by vendor, the Wi-Fi broadcast, events, source, and destinations. And we still do have the connectivity visual. So if we check that off, you're going to see all the connectivity like we used to in the old dashboard. Within our logging, they have added the audit feature, and we could search by different admins. Right now, I only have my 1 admin on this, which you could see is Cody McCallum, and there's 120 different audit logs. We have the event type, so we have network access, and we could see which configuration was modified. So if an admin took something down by accident and they're saying they didn't, well, now you could look at the audit log and see the change that they made, and you could roll back. So this is really great to see. Taking a look at a config modification for the audit, we could see the event, the severity, and then we could also see the category. We could see the entry, and this is going to be for our Wi-Fi section and the admin name. It's also going to tell us if they did it from a PC, a computer, Windows, Mac, or they did it from their phone, which I did on iOS, and the source IP. It will show us the number of changes that were made, and it will also tell us the description. So Cody McCallum made a change to radio based in Wi-Fi setting and the source IP. We also have radio band was created with a value of 6 gigahertz. So what I did for this radio, or this Wi-Fi SSID, I added 6 gigahertz to it. Something else that's going to show on the dashboard is our Starlink connectivity. I don't have Starlink here, so we won't see it, but it will add Starlink firmware status and obstruction details to this dashboard. Your Starlink needs to be directly connected to your UniFi gateway as well. So people with the Starlink, this is going to be great news for them. Something else that's new under our device tab is this device tags. We could create new, and then we could create whatever tag we like. So I'm just going to call this camera switches. Now that I've named the tag, we're going to select the switches that hold onto my cameras. So these USW flexes. Once that's done, we could press create tag. What that's going to allow us to do, it's going to let us quickly pull up all of these switches if we just want to look at what switches are hosting my cameras. I'm not 100% sure if this is new or if it's just new to me, but if we click on one of my clients, this client is the Elgato Keylight, and we go to our settings, we could see some things under quick actions. So we have a ping test, and then we have block applications. Pressing on the ping test, it's going to show us if the pings are successful going through or not. And you could see that some of them are and some of them aren't. The Elgato switches or the key lights are very finicky. But then we could also block apps that are going to this specific client. Another nice improvement to see is the ability to set our maximum transmission unit or a maximum segment size to our VPN servers and our VPN client. We could also do this with our SD-WAN. What we went over was just a sliver of what is in UniFi Network Application 10.1.83. We kind of went over all the major topics, but if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see just how many improvements they have for our radios, for Wi-Fi access points, for our dashboard, port manager and devices. We have our networking, SD-WAN, VPN, we have validation and safety, and we have our APIs. We also have our performance and reliability, and then we have a bunch of other things. And then we have a ton of different bug fixes. So you're going to want to go check out this release yourself, and I will put the release notes in the description below. Speaking about huge updates, they did just release a massive update for UniFi Design Center, and I will be working on a UniFi Design Center 2026 video, so watch out for that. Let me know down in the comments below what you think is the best new change or improvement of this UniFi Network Application 10.1. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, thanks.